As you've realized, Flatzoid's perspective channel has changed.
Apparently so, but sadly, not for the better.
There is a big reason why I'm doing this. I feel that this whole flat earth environment is a bit toxic.
Are you taking the piss?
So the flat earth environment is toxic now? Where was this profound insight when you were making accusations against Lisbeth?
She could have been a comforter through all this kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Is this toxicity perhaps the backlash you've received for lying about her? Maybe you're hoping that by distancing yourself from flat earth, people will forget the horrible things you said about her? Well, no. Not on my watch, pal.
Shut up and sit down, you big bald f***.
Please subscribe. When we heard from Flatzoid on Friday, his intellectual high ground was located somewhere in the vicinity of a completely unwarranted and frankly disgusting attack on a young woman. Now apparently that was his final experiment in proving something. And when I say something, I actually mean he proved that he's a complete twat.
There is a big reason why I'm doing this. I feel that this whole flat earth environment is a bit toxic.
Funny how the flat earth environment suddenly feels a bit toxic right after your little episode involving, I don't know, disgustingly attacking an innocent person. Almost makes you wonder if there's a correlation there. No, it can't be. Can there?
But not based from flat earthers itself, mostly from the anti-flat earth side, because they seem to be very obsessed and very personal in their attacks because we don't have the same belief system as them and their globe cult.
And accusing a young girl of sending naked pictures and being a comfort to the men that attended TFE isn't personal. Okay. Oh yeah, and globe cult, you say? Well, that's rich. Coming from a community that often operates with the same level of unwavering faith and resistance to outside information as, well, let's just say other cults. But yeah, we are the weird ones for accepting all that pesky evidence to back up everything we say about the globe.
So this video is just simply to tell you all, Flatzoid's perspective is just changing. I'm still Flatzoid. The earth is still flat. God created us for a purpose.
Well, there you have it. Groundbreaking news from Flatzoid. His perspective is changing while simultaneously remaining exactly the same. It's like saying I'm evolving, just not in a way that involves acknowledging reality. And the Earth, still flat apparently, because, well, reasons. Oh, and God created us for a purpose. Presumably to marvel at your unwavering commitment to scientifically inaccurate beliefs.
Science. What is it all about?
But this video is just to tell you that I'm not going to take part in the flat earth arena, as you would place it anymore, and go and talk and rebut any of these anti-flat earth people.
Oh, no more engaging with anti-flat earth people, eh? People like us, I think he means. Translation, I've run out of ridiculous arguments and don't enjoy being proven wrong constantly. Right, got it. So when the arguments no longer hold water, not that they ever did, the solution is to say you're not playing anymore.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
You see, the thing is, when you engage with these people, they seem to bring the worst out in people. They seem to bring you into situations you don't feel you should be in anyway. Sometimes you say things you weren't supposed to be. Sometimes you say things you didn't mean. But most of the times they misrepresent what you say or what you mean.
The classic martyr routine. It's fascinating how the narrative has shifted from confidently presenting evidence for a flat earth to suddenly being a victim of those nasty anti-flat earth channels. And what you just conveyed was that you don't like it when people dismantle your baseless claims, so it must be their fault for being mean and misrepresenting you.
And they try and dig you a hole and misrepresent you as your character false to a lot of people. Now, the thing is, I feel that although there are things that I definitely should have not said or anything, I do apologize, specifically to Lisbeth Acosta. I did not mean to drag you into anything. I made an off-color remark based on context that was totally misrepresented by the likes of McToon and the other company.
Well, a semi-apology with a generous side serving of blame. Things I definitely shouldn't have said. You mean like saying she'd sent naked pictures to Jaren, and it was all a big misunderstanding, twisted by those other people. Sorry, Lisbeth, that happened, but it's really Toon's fault and everyone else's fault but mine. That's what you sound like, Flatzoid.
Anyway, Lisbeth, my apologies, did not mean to drag you into anything. Just know it wasn't my intentions and they are misrepresenting what was said and how it was said.
Okay, a slightly more direct apology to Lisbeth, but it was sandwiched between a declaration of victimhood. Wasn't my intention. They are misrepresenting me. It's like saying, sorry I crashed your car, but it's really the road's fault for being there. And how exactly did I misrepresent you saying this?
Videos I've seen from Jaren, it wouldn't put me past that he's done that stuff. The pictures I've seen from Lisbeth to him, yeah.
I mean, it all sounds pretty self-explanatory to me. Oh, except for one part. There were no pictures. You lied and made it all up. Now, if somebody can prove that these pictures exist, then I'll change my tone. But until then, not a chance.
Secondly, all the anti-flat earthers that are watching this right now, I am praying for you. I do hope you get over this weird obsession over my character and my family and everybody in the flat earth arena.
Well, there is no obsession, but if there was, do you want to know what it's about, Flatzoid? It's not about your charming personality or your family life. It's about the persistent promotion of demonstrably false information. Maybe if the focus shifted from defending a ludicrous belief to, facts, then this obsession would magically disappear. Well, it would have if you hadn't demonstrated how much of a lowlife you really are. You accused a young woman of sending nudes when you had absolutely zero evidence to support your perverted theory. Changing your channel art and renaming your channel really isn't going to help you at all, pal.
It's very, very unhealthy. I pray for everybody that is still in that arena that you see the light. And, well, simply, guys, if you're in the flat earth arena and you're flat earthers, my suggestion would be starve the anti-flat earthers of content.
So the strategy is to run away then? When the debate gets too hot, just unplug and pretend like the other side doesn't exist. Like a toddler covering their eyes and believing that they've become invisible.
Peekaboo! Ah!
I have started going to literally ban them all, block them, ignore them. Call it echo chamber, whatever you want. The fact is, I'm not going to partake in their scum anymore.
Scum? Such a nuanced and intellectually stimulating term for people who simply disagree with a demonstrably false premise. It really fosters productive dialogue, blocking and banning anyone who challenges you. That really is the hallmark of a truly confident position, Flatzoid.
I'm not going to partake in their filthiness. It is a playground for bringing the worst out in people, and I don't want to be part of them.
Oh, so now it's a playground for bringing out the worst in people, and this from an individual who recently engaged in, shall we say, less than saintly behaviour.
I wonder if it's Lisbeth. And I'm not going to say what she was wearing.
It's truly inspiring to see such a rapid ascent to the moral high ground.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
So I hope you guys all see the future as bright as I do, because there's going to be no more scum in our lives anymore from the anti-flat earth side. So from now on, the channel will be dedicated to biblical cosmology and biblical scripture.
So the key to a bright future is apparently the removal of anyone who dares challenge your beliefs. And the channel's now dedicated to biblical cosmology. Well, that's certainly a pivot from the earth is a frisbee held up by divine will to the earth is something else, entirely based on divine will.
I will not be rebutting any videos from these guys, and will not be watching any of their content.
Wait, you think that you've refuted actual science? Because they're not our claims, we just reference peer-reviewed science. Or as it's otherwise known, reality.
If they have tagged me, I will not bother to even watch it anymore. So any anti-flat earthers that are trying to grab my attention like they usually do, any of you that's still trying to contact my wife or my children, or trying to put any of us in a bad light, just know that what you are doing, you will stand before God, and you will have to account for it one day.
So what you're saying is, please leave me alone because I don't like the consequences of my public pronouncements and past behaviour. Also, if you disagree with me, God's gonna get you.
You will need to go and understand that I don't care about your opinion. I don't think you understand that whatever you're trying to paint me as is not going to affect me or anybody here.
If he truly didn't care about our opinions, wouldn't the simplest course of action be to just ignore them? The act of making a video to declare his indifference suggests a level of, shall we say, caring that belies his words. Curious.
So this is a friendly reminder that the earth's flat. It always has been, it always will be. God is in control, and I pray for you guys. And for everybody I've ever hurt in this community or said anything wrong, I apologize. I pray that you move forward, and with all the sincerity in the heart, guys, get ready. Get ready and know God is almost here. Till next time, God bless. Bye.
A friendly reminder? Well, how thoughtful. It's always nice to have baseless assertions delivered with such conviction. And the prayers of everyone he's wronged, are we sure those will retroactively undo any harm caused to Lisbeth's reputation? Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again on Wednesday. Love you. Bye. Did you know that... Did you know that people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but people in Abu Dhabi do?
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna